Hello and welcome to KPLE-TV's Veterans Resources Show, Veterans Helping Veterans. I'm your host, William Gibson. Here we showcase organizations and individuals that help our soldiers and their family members in our community, local, state, and even national level. Today, from Salado, holding the line, we have Bob Maindelle.
Maindelle. Yes, sir.
I apologize for that, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Okay, let's jump on in. What is holding the line, and what do you do that helps the veterans and their families in our communities?
Sure. Well, I'm going to set that aside. Holding the Line Guide Service is my for-profit business. That's how I put groceries on the table.
Good, good.
But as a part of that, I have a nonprofit called Soldiers Kids Involved in Fishing Fun. The acronym is SKIFF, like a little boat. And what
That's
SKIFF
excellent.
does is we search out in the Fort Hood community kids who are separated from their military moms or dads due to deployment, TDY, field time, gunnery, you name it. And during that time of separation, we provide those children with fishing trips free of charge.
Man.
We've been doing that since 2009. As we have garnered support and additional funding, we've been able to cast an even wider net. So although we started taking soldiers' kids separated from their parents, we're now also able to take Gold Star family kids and the children of bona fide disabled veterans. And so we do that year-round and have since 2009. We've been able to serve over 650 children since that time. That averages out to 40 or 45 kiddos each year.
Wow. How, you said disabled veterans, how disabled they got to be to do this with you?
Just a bona fide disabled veteran. So, I mean, if you've got a VA card and can show that to me, you're good to go.
That's excellent, man. How'd you get into doing this? I mean...
Well, you mean how'd I get into fishing or how'd I get into doing the SKIFF program?
Both.
Both, all right. Well, let me talk about fishing first. My parents have pictures of me holding fish I caught that I have no recollection of because I started fishing so early. My dad was a Vietnam-era draftee, and he decided to make the military a career afterwards. And so we went here, there, and everywhere like all military families do. We got our start fishing down at Fort Gordon, Georgia on Clark's Hill Reservoir. And my mom was actually the one that got the family into fishing. Her dad and granddad were commercial fishermen on the Ohio and Mississippi rivers prior to World War II. She showed my dad how to fish. He got the fishing bug. And so when I came along, I started learning from dad and mom. But I took it to a whole different level. My dad was doing it just to have something to blow off some steam and to entertain his kid. I just went all in with it and have ever since. So that's the fishing part. Been doing that for, I'm 56, I've been fishing for probably 55 years. Wow. The Soldiers Kids Involved in Fishing Fund program, I was serving on the pastoral staff at Memorial Baptist Church, right on the corner of Elms and Tremere and Killeen. And part of my responsibility was for our church's children. Had become very close with the kids from pre-K 4 through 5th grade. And those 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade boys were really, that's where my sweet spot was. I really feel like a 5th grader at heart a lot of times. And so I noticed, this was back in the early 2000s, 2006, 7, 8, 9. You know what was going on in the world back then in the Middle East. We had mostly men, but ladies too, in our church who were deployed for 15 months at a time, only to come back home, maybe 6 months on the ground, and then 15 months again back in the box. And those kids, their grades slipped, their behavior worsened, their relationship with their home front parent and their siblings began to sour. And because I'd been a soldier's kid and I knew how life was when Dad went down range, I knew that those negative things were related to their dads being gone. And so I started a program called Guy Time at our church.
Guy Time?
So Guy Time, yep, just Guy Time. And so this was for both boys and girls, but I just called it guy time. Basically, I'd meet these kids after school and find some excuse to spend time with them. We mowed lawns, we changed oil in vehicles whose oil really didn't even need to be changed. We raked leaves, all 8 leaves in Killeen. We did all kinds of little things like that, and we occasionally would go fishing. And it didn't take long to figure out the fishing was the favorite. So this had such a positive impact that these home front parents started talking with their circle of friends at school, at sports, at church, and I started getting requests to do this from moms I didn't even know that were not inside of our church. And of course, my answer was yes. My wife, always the more prudent of the two of us, said, hey, Robert, you need to get some probably insurance because you take kids that aren't at church, our church insurance doesn't cover you. I was like, yes. That was about a $1,200 ticket that wasn't in our budget. And so, but we paid that because we knew that was the right thing to do. And long story short, the Austin Fly Fishers, a fly fishing club out of Austin, heard about this. They came alongside me, excitedly called one morning in February of 2009 and said, Bob, we love what you're doing. We want to make a way for you to take more kids more often and not do this out of your own pocket. How much do you need? I gave them a number. They have supplied that ever since and have drawn other sponsors. Austin Subaru is now a sponsor. The McBride Foundation, connected to McBride's Gun Shop down in Austin, is a sponsor. We've got a VFW hall and a American Legion Hall here locally that support us. So that's what has allowed us to spread our net and take more than just deployed soldiers' kids.
That's outstanding, man. That is outstanding.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
What is it required to get a kid in there again?
Oh, it's easy. You just call Bob. That's 2-word answer, call Bob.
I like it.
So,
I like it.
And I'll give my phone number. It's area code 254-368-7411. So there are some requirements. The kids need to be at least 9 years of age in the cold months. I call that September through March. And then I'll take kids as young as 5 years of age from March through September.
Wow.
And like I say, this does have to be during a time of separation if the mom or dad is on active duty, but it's not necessarily a deployment. So if they've gone to NTC, they've gone to JRTC, they've gone to Fort Lost in the Woods for some additional training or whatever, as long as mom or dad is out of the picture, even for just a few days or weeks, they are eligible for a trip. Mom or dad comes back and leaves again. During that second time of separation, they're eligible again. So each separation, they're eligible to come fishing. I'll have kids that will come out with me 2 or 3 times a year because they enjoy it, and because their dad's is, maybe he's combat arms and gone all the time. Not a problem. We'll make it happen.
That is, just call Bob.
Just call Bob. Yes, sir. Or I text. You can text Bob.
Camaraderie and community. We always talk about how those are important, but how does hiding the line foster that, for lack of a better word? Camaraderie and community.
Well, so through the SKIFF program, we're focused on the Fort Hood community. I mean, that's who we're serving. Of the 650 plus kids we've taken, I want to say maybe 12 or 15 have not been from Fort Hood.
Wow.
Now, the community part is neat because even people who don't like fishing, they may not even like kids, and they may not know Bob or what we're about, but still feel that the military needs and deserves support. They will come alongside and donate money. They will donate equipment. Wow. And the biggest thing is getting the word out.
Yeah.
We're not a corporation. We don't have a marketing department. It's Bob. And I'm focused on fishing and maintenance and being a husband and being a church member. I got all kinds of balls to juggle. So marketing is not my strong point. People who are gifted with marketing, with social media connections, people who are influencers, things like that, that's really where the community part comes in. They're like,
Good.
Bob, I don't know anything about fishing, but I can connect you with families who would love to do this for their kids.
Yes,
So
yes.
the Fort Cavazos, or now I think it's now called the Great Place Spouses Club,
Wow.
they will put flyers on their Facebook page. The Phantom Warrior Support organization, and the D. Ritter thrift store downtown, they will put flyers up on their social media and support. There's a couple of different outdoor-oriented blogs around here, and the fishing tackle shops and so forth. So just kind of coming alongside me and helping what I do be broadcast to the public so they can take advantage of it.
Excellent.
That's a good example of community coming around us. So yes, sir.
If people have questions about what you do and everything, what's the best way to contact you? You want to like call you at 1 in the morning, or is there?
Yeah, so I am a fishing guide, so I'm normally up by 5:30 and I'm normally in bed by 8:30.
Okay.
And actually those, if you go to my website, those are my actual business hours. So, you know, I don't know too many moms with kids that are up before 5:30, and they're probably winding down around 8:32. So just in the normal, you know, business hours, just give me a call. That same phone number, 254-368-7411. Call or text. I do have a website. It's a little lengthy. It's www.holdingthelineguideservice.com or fishsendtext.com. And they can go to the kids' web page on that website and learn a little bit more about the SKIFF program. We've done a YouTube promotional video. It's about, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes long, and can watch that and get a really good flavor for what's going to happen on the boat when they come with their kiddos. So yeah,
That's outstanding. What is something you want to tell us that I didn't ask? How's that for an open-ended question?
Yeah, sure. That's a good question. So probably about the kids. They do not have to have any prior experience.
Okay, good.
They do not have to have any gear. All they need to show up with is sun protection, snacks and drinks, and appropriate clothing. And in a pre-trip email, I will have described what appropriate clothing is based on the weather forecast. The other thing, Gibby, I'd say is concerning the parents. Parents are more than welcome to come along with their kids, but parents are also optional. If, for example, you've got a young mom with 3 kids, only one is old enough to come along on the trip, she's going to stay back with those other 2 kids.
Yeah.
And so in that situation, if I were to require a parent to come along, that would eliminate that family from consideration.
Exactly.
The other thing is, and you probably know this, on these long deployments especially, the home front parent is essentially a single parent for several months on end.
Yep.
They need a break from their own kids, a
Exactly.
time of respite. And so they are welcome to show up, leave their kids in my supervision for 3.5 hours, come back and pick them up, having whatever, slept in the car, got your nails done, go to Walmart without kids on your hip.
Yes.
And so just to realize that they are welcome but not required.
Okay. Sir, thanks for coming on the show today. I mean that. Thanks for what you're doing for the veterans and their family members.
My pleasure.
I mean it. Thanks for tuning in. Stay engaged. See you next time. God bless. Thanks, sir.
Okay.